every day, there's one thing you do to move the needle forward, and it goes like this. Mondays are for planning. Tuesdays are for doing. Wednesdays are for documenting. Thursdays are for celebrating. And Fridays are for appreciating. Now, this isn't like a number of different words you put into an order and they make sense. This is nothing new. But the way that we've ordered this makes your life a lot easier. For example, Mondays are for planning. All you want to do is prepare for all hell to break loose that you know it's going to happen. What are your priorities? What do you need to get done? And how do you get them done the most effectively? Tuesday's the most productive day of the week. I have no scientific proof of this. All I know is that if you planned on Monday, you should get out of the door. Nobody should be waiting around behind their desks. You should be out and about asking for money. And Tuesdays are the day. Once you meet with a bunch of donors, you got a bunch of information rattling around in your brain. You want to get that on paper or in a system or wherever you keep it, because you want to make sure that you remember all the awesome things that you just learned. And Thursdays are for celebrating, where we in the nonprofit world are horrible at celebrating. For some reason, we think it's bragging, and it's not. Your donors want to know how you're doing and what amazing works that their donations are making impacts in your community. And then finally, we end with appreciation. If you can start and end your work week with appreciation, great. If you can end your week with appreciation, that's even better. Because you write your thank you notes, you have your thank you meetings, and all of a sudden, by the time Monday comes around, when you're trying to plan to meet with donors, the last thing they remember is a nice thank you note and not you asking for money. And we're going to dive into every one of these days. We're going to get a dozen or 2 dozen or 100 different ways that you can make an impact tomorrow.